I'm going to follow that. Oh, man, I'm telling you, 40 years. It's amazing, huh? 40 years you've been changing lives. How do you put that in a book? You can't. You have to make a video because it's going to keep going on and on and on and on because you're going to be killing a lot of trees, okay? But let me tell you something, how it changed my life and others' lives. And it's because of you, every one of you. Because you got to realize, as a Latin man walking into a library, to admit I have a problem, that's hard. We don't do that. We're too macho, you know? I ain't got no problems. What do you mean? I can fix that. Oh, I didn't need that finger. It's fine, you know? But when I walked in there and I saw the person there, you made it easy. You guys make it easy for us to come in to admit we have a problem. Everybody else in the family circle may not know it, but they come out to tell a total stranger that they can't read and that can't write. And it's because of that smiling face, and that face over there with the mask on, you too. It's because of all your smiling faces. You welcome us. You make us feel human again. Because all our lives, we just hid it. Like he said, we hide it. Hey, can you do that? No, where's my glasses? You know? Now I go, oh yeah, I got my glasses right here now. I ain't got no problem. But you gotta realize, we have strength in other ways. Most of it is hiding. We don't admit we have a problem. We know we have a problem, but we don't admit it. We don't tell our kids. I never told my son, you know, that I couldn't read his book when he was little. And there's a lot of other adults that do the same thing. And you guys really make our lives change. I'm just one person. Just one person. You imagine how many people in 40 years you've gone through? You know, and the tutors, oh my God, they give up time in their lives for free to help another adult. And they don't even judge them. Think about that. When I first met my tutor, she goes, oh my God, I was scared of you. I go, why? Well, you're a big guy. I go, well, yeah, I just ate, but you know, I'm all right. But she didn't judge me. She worked with me. I couldn't even spell my son's last name, my name. I couldn't even do that. It was hard. It was really hard. And I got through it. Reading the first book, that was really hard, but I got through it. And the first book that I read was Fatherhood by Bill Cosby for my son. We got through it together. And being a part of his life made it better for him too, and my daughter, because of you guys, and plus Gary Strong, who always told me if I'm ever going to make a speech, speak from the heart. I'd never bring any paperwork no more. And the Enrique story wouldn't have happened because of Carol, because I didn't want to do it. There was no way. I said, I don't want to do that story unless we have other learners, because it ain't about me, it's about us. There's a lot of people in this country who can't read, especially in California. California is the leader. Everybody follows us, right? Right? You can say right, right? That's because you guys make these things happen. You make these things happen. Adult learners make things happen. We were able to get a law passed in the state of California where they cannot fire an adult because they can't read and can't write. And that became of a lady here in California, here in LA. She got fired from her job because she couldn't read and couldn't write, but she's been a really good employee. That ain't right. You got a guy who comes in hammered, drunk, doing drugs. What do? You go get him help, and he comes back to work. Oh, he's sober. What's the chances of him having relapse? Pretty high. You get an adult who can't read, can't write, you put him in a program, he comes back to work. He never goes back. That person never goes back to being a non-reader. They just go forward and move forward and move forward. My life, it moved forward. I started out working as a supervisor for a janitorial company, ended up working for Japan Airlines as a cargo manager, moved over to United Airlines. Ready for this? I did the weight and balance on your airplanes. I was your load planner. I planned the fuel on that airplanes. I became a corporate trainer for United Airlines. And closing it out, don't get mad, it ain't me, all right? My job was revenue management for the Western Hemisphere, was to overbook the flights. I am so sorry. But you see, our lives changed because when we walked in, you smiled. You didn't judge us. You opened your arms and helped us, no matter who walked in there. And I always say that a lot of males have that ego. They have that chip on their shoulder. They don't admit they have a problem. They do have problems. And like Kurt, when he said he went to a prison, I went to a jail one time and I got checked. They want to check you, see if you're real. And when I spoke to him, I said, y'all got to listen. Excuse the way I'm going to talk. I said, y'all got to listen to one thing. You're in here. You know what it's like. You want your kids in here? You need to change your life to help that life. I changed my life to help my kids' life. I don't want them to be where I was. I want them to bypass my life. I want their lives to be better than my life. They always say, if an adult can't read, their children ain't going to be able to read. I ended that. My kids can read. My kids can write. My son is contracted by PG&E. My daughter works for a law firm. I got 5 grandkids. All of them can read. I got a great-grandchild. Well, she can't read. She still says Google Gaga. But anyway. But you see, it's because of the silent heroes. The silent heroes. You guys don't get recognized enough for what you do. The tutors don't get recognized for what you do. You only see after the fact, but nobody really goes, it's because of you. It's because of the state library. It's because of the senators, the congressmen. It's because of every elected official in the state of California. This was the best investment and return that you've ever got in this state. When they opened it up and they funded, Gary got that money out, look what happened. My life changed. I'm just one. In 40 years, how many lives went through your doors? How many lives got changed? It's incredible. And I'm so happy to be able to end it in my family. I'm so happy where my kids can read, write, function. It's just incredible. And like I said, I thank all of you for what you do. Again, thank you.